Only in this little building here worked 750 people. In all the buildings of theater during the years, they achieved the 130,000 workers. It was a huge number. Nowadays they are a little bit less. Here we have 8 different areas dedicated to racing, rally, that's a better one for me, design. One and Lancia 12 horsepower. Both are born in 1908, so pretty young car. 1908, this car was built for the American racing, and it won the American transmission. Lancia was very smart and very ahead with the time. To have again Lancia in the racing, we have to wait Gianni Lancia, the son of Vincenzo, in the 1950s. Okay, they are moving some cars around. Good. Gianni Lancia, in the 1950s, he wanted also to create some racing car to race in the endurance racing and also in Formula 1. And for Formula 1, he created this car here. Move at the end of the field. Another Abarth, that more or less is the same as the Abarth 1000 Formula G, was a car for the acceleration record. In the quarter. The blue one at the beginning of the queue is another Lancia 12 horsepower. They created 118 of that car. Today existing only 3. One is there, and one is not here, unlikely. Good question. In reality, the car will 6 that I know, but maybe 10, it's not a lot. For example, not the Jeep one, not the other one. Big result for Italian brand. The driver was Munari, that is a man from exactly my region, that is not Piemonte, it's Veneto, the region of Venice and Dolomiti Mountains. They won that race, and in theory, Lancia had to stop the production of this car, but they won the rally, and for this reason, they continued to produce the car until 1976. They won the Italian championship, and then decided to enter in competition. But the first Fiat 124, they weren't racing cars. They were the same car that Fiat used for the journalists. So before the journalists write their article, and after the same car was used. Per tradurla in italiano al ragazzo che me l'ha chiesta in italiano, se non mi ascolta. E dopo 4, 5 and 6. And this car that you see here won the Rally Portugal 1976. It's exactly that one.
Motore Ferrari?
Ferrari engine, 2.4 liter engine. The basic one was 190 horsepower, but after they changed in the 210, 220 for the racing, also more in some rally. And there was a 131, okay. For an aesthetic point of view, Lancia Stratos is better. From performance, the 131 was more or less at the same level. Also, this one won 3 championships, 1977, 8, and 1980. This car was driven by Alain and also by Röhrl. They won everything, had the time to develop the 4-wheel drive system. They had money, but they hadn't time to produce that system. So they decided only a rear-wheel drive system with a very big engine on the rear, roots compressor, so push a lot at the low revolution per minute, solo compressore. Very good chassis, Somebody noticed the name here, Bettiga, was a very good Italian driver from Trento, very close to my home. And unluckily, Bettiga died in an accident in Corsica, in course with one of these cars, unluckily. His car, and he told me there was a bet between them and the driver. The driver had to do first, second, and third gears, and they, on the other seat, they had to move ahead and to touch the windscreen. Nobody was able to move ahead to touch the windscreen because this car from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.8 seconds in the gravel road. 2.1 second on the tarmac from 0 to 100. Was a monster. Volta. Non c'è perché quello è una replica. Kilograms. Impressive. Somebody were asking me where this is called ACV2. Somebody asked me where is the CV1. There is only one ACV1, pardon. That is a replica built by Volta. The real ACV1 is here because the chassis of the CV1 was used to create. The one was sold for Japanese import for $800,000. Few money. But this was driven by another Italian driver in that period. And why is the only red one? Because Martini Racing, Martini, the sponsor, very good sponsoring, say the day after saw the magazine, the pictures on the magazine, and they say, okay, very good the red one, but we are not able to see our sponsor. So please, we want a white one because our sponsor is visible on the magazine with the white one. Okay, I move to another area dedicated to journeys, trips, epic journeys. And the first car is Fiat 1100, Motor. These are journalists from Sicily, so the very south part of Italy, very important. Starting from Sicily, all Italy, East Europe, Siberia, Alaska, Canada, United States, New York.
Frontale e due aperti, due fini fatti.
Sì. Esatto. Se vuoi, guarda, facciamo un cambio. Credo che questa adesso ti piaccia. Other racing car, 1988, this was the car of Miki Biasion, the only Italian driver that was able to become World Rally Champion, 1988 and 1989. And this car did the Safari Rally in that year. So all around Victoria Lake, Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, more than 6,000 kilometers without brakes, of course, and the road were open to the public, and you can see on the border here, open to the animals. So at 180 kilometers per hour with the giraffes, zebra, gazelle on your windows. Crazy man. There was an helicopter over each car that tried to was the 1.2 liter engine Fiat.
Prego italiano.
1.2. Mi sembra di sì. And this Abarth here is the first 500 for the track, for the circuit, for the racing. Also too long is the 001. And after 8C quadrifoglio and that one. What's your name?
My name is
Dora. Dora. Cute name. Beautiful name. How old are you? Yeah. Italian color, so nice to see. Also Hungarian color.
Yeah, in other way.
Some problem of this car. Okay, they are very cute, very nice car, but there was a problem. This, how much? No, we gift your car. Oh, no money? No. I'm not interested on a car. So, but in the city, you can park over the other car. It's not a problem.
Honey, you have your car.
And after this small Fiat Panda, they are Fiat Panda of the chalet Madonna di Campiglio. That is a chalet, is a small hut in the Dolomiti Mountains. And to go on the snow, they needed some different approach, not only normal wheels. I suggest you, if you never stay, zip with a zip on the roof, electric engine. Also this grey one, electric engine, 1970s, because there was the petroleum crisis during that years. Quadrifoglio that I love. And this 4C is the 4C of La Poelcan, one of the son of Agnelli families. He created this one that is very, very cute, but also he created a Ferrari with a military livery that wasn't so cute, so good. And also the safety car, medical car, race director of the Superbike, because Alfa Romeo was the sponsor of Superbike. Okay, this is for children, of course. And all the car that you see on your left, all Campagnola, a Campagnola red like this one, did the Dakar with a Lancia Stratos mechanical part, so a Ferrari engine and all the other part of the Lancia Stratos. Non è esattamente questa, è una come quella. They arrived 6. Sono arrivati 6. Down there of the car. And in which way Lancia find a solution. For vehicle modification, this light and this light were sold like optional. So during the race they remove this light, the air enter here and cool the engine. But this wasn't enough. They needed something else. They noticed that in all the pictures that they did of this car, there was always the number of the car, 4 suspension in the 4 wheels. We are in 1922, so 100 years ago. So 4 suspension in 4 wheels, very comfortable. 4 brakes in the 4 wheels, you can stop the car, and the unibody. It's not chassis plus carbonic, but it's like we said before. Here is the Topolino that